So this is a poem by Simon Armitage, one of my favourite contemporary poets, from a collection called Seeing Stars. And it's also about flying. It's called Aviators, and anyone who's been on a plane might find something that they remember about. It's a prose poem. I will try my best to articulate. They'd overbooked the plane. At this moment in time, announced the woman at the counter, Rainbow Airlines is offering £100 or a free return flight to any passenger willing to stand down. A small man in a cheap suit and Bart Simpson socks scratched his ankle. £150, she announced 15 minutes later. Nobody moved. 200? From nowhere, this neat-looking chap in a blue flannel jacket and shiny shoes loomed over the desk and said, "I'll take the money." "But you're the pilot," she said, then added, "Sir," as if she'd walked into a Japanese house and forgotten to take off her shoes. The pilot whispered, "Listen, I need that money. I'm behind on my mortgage payments because my wife's a gambler. I've got 2 sons at Naval College. The hats alone cost a small fortune. And I'm being blackmailed by a pimp in Stockport. Let me take the 200. You'd be saving my life." I'd been sitting within earshot, next to the stand-up ashtray. "Give him the money," I said. "Who are you?" she asked. She was wearing a gold plastic name badge with gold letters. "Dorothy, I'm George," I said. "And clearly this man's in pain. I don't want him going all gooey midway over the English Channel. I once heard sobbing coming from the cabin of a jumbo jet at 33,000 feet, and it sounded like the laughter of Beelzebub." "But who'll fly the plane?" she wanted to know. "Why, me, of course." I opened my mouth so she could see how good my teeth are, like pilot's teeth. "Do you have a license?" she asked. I said, "Details, always details. Dorothy, it's time to let go a little, to trust in the unexplained. Time to open your mind to the infinite." By now, my hand was resting on hers, and a small crowd of passengers had gathered around, nodding and patting me on the back. "Good for you, George," said a backpacker with a leather shoelace knotted around his wrist. It was biblical, or like the end of a family film during the time of innocence. I said, "Dorothy, give me the keys to the cockpit, and let's get this baby in the air."